Released two men from jail without bail. The two suspects are awaiting trial for a shooting in which one man was killed. KTVU's Ali Rasmus joins us live to explain what police are upset about and why the city's mayor is as well. Good morning.
Good morning, Frank. San Jose Mayor Sam Liccardo called the release of the two men, quote, outrageous. Here's what we know about this particular case. Back in October, a man was shot and killed near Great Oaks Drive in Highway 101 in San Jose. Two men were arrested and charged for the crime. Efrain Anzures with homicide and Alfred Castillo charged as an accomplice. The judge in their case released both men from jail to await the start of their trial. Anzures is on house arrest with an ankle monitor. Castillo is required to check in regularly with an officer. Now, San Jose's police department says the release of these two men is a threat to the community. In a tweet last night, the police department wrote, quote, two suspects charged out of custody. Our community deserves better. The victim's family deserves better. The system has failed, end quote. And San Jose's mayor agreed, tweeting this statement shortly afterwards, quote, I appreciate the purpose of bail reform, but releasing a homicide suspect without bail is outrageous. The pendulum has swung too far. It's our neighborhoods that endure the most crime that suffer as a result, end quote. So why were the two men released? We spoke with a legal analyst who says a big factor here is a change in the bail system statewide that happened earlier this year. The California State Supreme Court ruled that you can't hold or release people solely on the basis of whether or not they can afford to pay bail while they await their trial.
The Supreme Court said is that just because you're poor, doesn't mean you don't get access to justice and have a right to fight your case out of custody, just like a rich person would. And the courts can look at the underlying facts of the case to suggest that this is not somebody who has committed violent acts in the past. It could be a very situational type of crime, which when you look at this case, it is.
Legal analyst Steve Clark says in this particular case, the man charged with homicide says that he was acting in self-defense and that the person he shot and killed was driving recklessly through the neighborhood and started driving towards him when he fired his gun. Now, it's likely the judge in this case took that into consideration in releasing him for home arrest while he awaits the start of this trial. We've reached out to the defense attorney in this case and also the Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office for more information. Live in the newsroom, Ali Rasmus, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right.